Hello and welcome to this video. I'm TJ, the Crypto Tech Lady, and thank you for watching this video and others where I teach you all about Bitcoin and how to get started buying, holding, receiving, and even earning Bitcoin. And in this video, I'll teach you what is Bitcoin. Also, I want you to stay tuned to the very end. I have something very special just for you right after the recap. Okay, let's get started. So, what is Bitcoin? Before we get started talking about what is Bitcoin, let's first talk about where the need for Bitcoin comes from. Bitcoin comes from a need to create trustless transactions between two or more people that don't require any of the parties to know the other or, for our purposes, trust each other to do what the other said they would do. And these transactions not only need to be trustless, yet also limitless, without borders, and be sent worldwide to anyone over a worldwide internet connection. Now wait, before we get started, please like this video. Give it a thumbs up below. So back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is created to send worldwide payments to one another for goods and services, to send to each other as payments or as gifts. And I say gifts because you don't just have to buy things with Bitcoin, you can also give it away. Yet, first you have to get Bitcoin and have it and own it in order to give it away or use it as a payment. To learn more about how to buy Bitcoin and get through the technical side of buying, holding, and receiving, sending, trading, and even earning Bitcoin, go over to my Crypto Tech Lady page on Patreon, where I teach you all of the technical step-by-step steps to take to have Bitcoin. Please click the link below in the description. Hit the More button first, then the drop down will show you the link. So, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is an electronic payment system that anyone can use. It doesn't require one party to completely know the other party because the transaction verifies itself as truly occurring by way of verification from other computers that agree that the transaction truly happened. Remember I told you Bitcoin grew from a place of need to have trustless transactions? Well, you might be asking why, or who isn't trustworthy? Well, consumers. Merchants too, but the problem isn't the merchants, it was the consumers. The consumers, they buy things online and decide they don't want them anymore. They tell their banks they didn't buy it, or it was fraud, or the kids did it, or whatever. And since these transactions mostly occur online, where no one is face to face, they are unverifiable by the banks. So the bank has to give the people their money back because they're insuring the money and they need the customers, the consumers, to keep banking with them. Which all of this gets pretty costly for banks and credit card companies. So Bitcoin was really made to help resolve banking business issues that involve the consumers. Originally, to protect the seller from chargebacks, claims of fraud by the consumer. But now, with Bitcoin, based on how the transaction is encrypted with your digital signature, you won't be able to say you sent a payment you didn't send, or say it wasn't you who sent the payment. All payments are digitally coded and verified as having occurred. Now, anyone can use Bitcoin, buy it, hold it, sell it, trade it, or even earn it. I'll teach you exactly how you can buy it, the technical side of buying, holding, and selling, right over on my Patreon page, the Crypto Tech Lady. Click the link in the description. If you're starting to see why Bitcoin was created, then you might start to see why you want to buy and have Bitcoin. And I'll teach you exactly how to technically get started. But how is Bitcoin created, you ask? Well, that's a very good question. It's created digitally. Bitcoin is the reward received by a miner for its digital verification of truth. truth that the transaction did truly indeed occur. The Bitcoin is the incentive used to keep the miner honest, not to compromise or lie, keeping the system decentralized. No need for a third party to incur additional costs or to be the police between the merchant and the consumer. Now, any two or more willing parties can transact electronically based on their terms without ever knowing each other. Right now, Bitcoin is still in its early stages. Yet, in these early stages, for consumers, you will still need to do your due diligence before you transact with merchants using Bitcoin, meaning exchange goods and services for your Bitcoin, because there is not enough regulation in place or consumer protection currently, like banks and credit cards offer, meaning you could send your Bitcoin somewhere for something and you don't get the merchandise. So during these early stages, where regulation is limited, you must hold on to your Bitcoin and send it to trusted sources that you have personally verified. As Bitcoin continues to develop into the more adopted form of payment for goods and services, and regulation increases, you will see the increased use of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies grow, and you will be happy to have been someone who knew about Bitcoin early enough to have it and hold it for future use. Bitcoin is available to buy, unless you are a miner with a mining rig machine. You will just have to buy Bitcoin, or someone has to give you some. You can also earn it, exchange your time for Bitcoin, and if you're a store or a vendor, you can accept it as payment as well. Or you could get started running a mine and mine Bitcoin yourself from your home or your office location. Although miners are machines, they are still owned and operated by we the people, us. And it's the person who gets the Bitcoin mining reward, not the machine. Did you know that Bitcoin miners play a large role in what the price of Bitcoin will be for the day? Let me know if you want information on Bitcoin mining in the comments below. Bitcoin is also very rare and scarce. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin mined. A lot of people will never own one Bitcoin, yet a 0.3, a fraction of a Bitcoin, ever. Now let's recap. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is an electronic payment system, digital cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is trustless, peer-to-peer. No need for third parties to verify it. Bitcoin verifies itself. Bitcoin is borderless. It can be sent worldwide. Currently, it has little regulations and consumer protections. Do your due diligence on transactions. Make sure you fully trust the person you're sending it to, or that you'll receive the merchandise. The reward miners receive for honest and truth. Bitcoin can be bought, mined, gifted, sold, and owned. Bitcoin is still new and growing and being adopted. It's also very scarce, and only 21 million will ever be mined. Well, thanks for watching this video and for making it to the very end. And for you, someone who watched to the very end, get free cash or Bitcoin back when you shop using this little purple shopping app. Give $5 in Bitcoin just for signing up. Click the link below. Over 1,000 top stores available to shop. The link below will take you right to the sign up page for your $5 in Bitcoin. And thanks so much for watching me here. I'm TJ, the Crypto Tech Lady, and more to come on Bitcoin and how to get started. Thanks. Make it a great day. Peace. The Crypto Tech Lady disclaimer. The information contained on this page should not be perceived as financial advice. This video was created for entertainment purposes only. In no event am I responsible for any loss or damage incurred by you listening to any of my opinions on this channel or any other channel in which I make content. I am not a financial broker or advisor. This content is solely for entertainment purposes only. My content may change over time and become invalid and outdated. I reserve the right to change my content or my opinion at any time.